Hello, I'm Sadeghipour, formerly known as NahamSec. I am from Sacramento, California. I got started hacking at a very young age. I didn't know it was hacking, but I was mostly wanting to play video games. And I had an older brother who was his computer who always had a lock on it, always password protected, so I don't get on and break it. So I was brute forcing for the password without knowing what brute forcing was. I ended up becoming a host provider. I ended up getting hacked. My entire account got hacked, and I was just curious to know why it happened and how it happened. So I ended up looking into it, and I learned that you can actually hack people. You can everything is hackable pretty much. You just got to find different vulns. And a couple of years later, towards my last year of college, I ended up learning about bug bounty stuff and got into it. At first, I was just doing it to learn. So towards the end of my degree, I really needed cash. So it became purely about just doing it for cash because I was full-time doing bug bounties. And I had a moment where I realized that I don't enjoy hacking because I was so focused on the money aspect. It was always like, what can I do to make more? And when you're trying to pay your bills and you rely on something for money, it's not fun anymore. So now I look at the money as an extra income because why not? But I do it now mostly because I enjoy learning. It usually starts with me going, no, this can't be right, or just getting extremely excited. It's usually my wife. She hears me getting really loud, or I start clapping very loud. I don't think anything could replace the feeling of finding your first bug on a program, or after hours of searching is probably one of the best feelings in the world. H1415 is where we bring out the best of the best to our hometown for HackerOne. We bring out the top talent that we could bring out to the city. And to me, it's not just about the hacking, it's just the fact that I get to be with my friends that I talk to on a daily basis. To me, it's more of a social gathering with a ton of awesome hacking and bounties. It means a lot. It's a very small community, but it's a very welcoming community. I see a lot of people joining every day, and the longer we've been in this business, I feel like the more friendly people become. At the end of the day, if I get stuck with bug bounties, I know there's a community out there that's willing to pay me for nothing in return. And that's good to know you have people like that helping you. I was able to actually pay for the car that I wanted to save up for eventually overnight. Not even expecting to get paid for those bugs. They came in 3 bugs, paid for my car. And also I've been able to travel a lot to the places that I want to go. I support my family. I've put my wife to school, so it's a lot of stuff that I've been trying to accomplish with it. I'm wearing it. So this is the most expensive jacket because it's been a lot of hours put into it, and I've had it for I think 2 years, and I think my whole family is tired of me being in this jacket. There's a lot of people. I think every time you collaborate with someone, you learn something new, and that's partially why I push people to collaborate more. I think I've reached out to almost everybody in the community at one point to collaborate with. But to name a few, Schmiegels, Olivier Big, Patrick, Yobert, and Brett, aka Zayat. There are more, and I apologize if I forgot your names. When I join a program, I get some of the information that I need to know as a hacker. I can see, for most of the programs, I can see some disclosed vulnerabilities. So I can kind of understand where the program is lacking security or there are going to be bugs related to it. And I can also find out what areas and what vulnerability types have been already looked for if there have been disclosed vulnerabilities. And I also know, I can get an idea of how deep the application or that site has been looked into because we allow other hackers to see the participants that are on that program. Also, I'm able to collaborate with a lot of hackers. So if I wanted to invite other hackers that's on the program, I can collaborate with them, we can learn from each other, and we can earn money together as well. It's tough when you first start. I've been there. I think all of us have been there. Maybe some people don't want to admit it. I'm very open about it. It takes a while to get used to it. It's hard to find your first bug sometimes if you don't have the right knowledge and resources. I would say just try and keep up, try and learn, and don't give up until you find your first bug, and it's all downhill from there.